Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing?
You got that food, your turn forks line up for Megan.
Alright. Sup? John C. Mustang. What's up, y'all? I gotta tie up some my bleeding shads for a guy. Well, not for a guy, for a fella down here that always the only one I really tie anything for recently. Down at the marina. Down at the marina. I gotta order some thread when I get some money. I'm about out of black thread. Why am I not getting this? Oh, there it is. How's everybody's day today? Y'all doing good? It's storming here today. Storming here today. Doing a little bit of storming. A little bit more rain and storm. Been fighting with my son all day about the internet. I just paid $150 and got Nomad internet. Everybody around us has it. It's supposed to be the greatest internet around here. And every time I use it, even when I take it on the boat, it works great. I never have an issue out of it. But evidently, to him, it's not good enough for him for his gaming, and he has like 90 ping, between 50 and 90 ping. That's amazing for gaming, like really well. But it's been jumping up to like 100, 110, 120 ping, and yeah, it's been hot. It's been real hot. Hope y'all's doing very well. Anyway, John, I still ain't never got your email, bro. Man, in the morning time here, if you ain't up at 5 o'clock and start your crap that you need to get done before the heat gets here, by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's already 96, 97, 98 degrees. It got hot today here. Teaser. Look at what I got. What was it, John? I didn't see, man. Man, I can't get my chat to stay up. Yeah, I changed my email too, John. It's 828dumpcandy@gmail.com. I tell you what, this last batch of marabu that I ordered from Ruben has been legit. Man, that's why I've not even attempted. I've been fishing one time in the last 3 weeks, I think. No, I've been twice. I lied. I've been twice. I mean, I've caught fish, done really well. It's just, man, it's been so damn hot. Not even worth going, man. Yeah, this last batch of marabu I got from Ruben, dude, it's good marabu. The first bunch I ordered, it was good too, but not as good as these. Not as good as this. I cut that in a little short, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. What's everybody doing today? If you're new, please like and subscribe. really, 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 really use it. It helps the channel out a lot. Ah, crap. Go away. Go away. Hold on. Is it hairline? It's just strung marabou's all I know. I don't know if it's hairline or not. It's from Waspy. I assume it probably is. It's good stuff though. Y'all check Ruben Floors out at rubenfloorsjigs.com, man. It legit, everything I've ever ordered from him has been top notch. I mean, it's even the bad feathers have been decent. Even the bad ones have been decent. Other than that, I get my stuff either through Waspy or prettylures.com. rubenfloorsjigs.com and Waspy and Pretty Lures. And I'm tying my bleeding shad, guys, if y'all want to know what I'm tying. Oh yeah, that looks good, guys. That looks good. How is everybody today? Everybody doing great? My day's been about I'd say a 6 out of 10. Had to take mom through some doctor checkups, and those went fairly well. Then we went and got some Subway for supper. I love their rotisserie chicken. Subway's rotisserie chicken on flatbread, pepper jack cheese is legit fire. Man, these new heads I got for my bleeding shad, or the new paint I got for them, the crinkle silver, man, I love them. I don't know if y'all seen the short that I tied with them, but dude, they look good. Well, y'all see here just a second. They look good. That crinkle silver. Nope, we're gonna go one more. We're gonna stop right there, guys. And this is my version of the bleeding shad. What up? Matthew in the house. Who, me? Which stores are you talking about? Our fly shops, Bryson City, North Carolina. We're gonna put one more little whip on it just for insurance. Y'all, these heads, dude, they just blow my mind, man, how good they turned out. These are 1/32. Yep, these are the 1/32 crinkle silver. Look at those guys. That looks legit. I've got to get me a comb. I love my toothbrush. It does wonders. I've used the same toothbrush for 3 or 4 years, but I do need to get me a comb. I got a dubbing brush, but it doesn't do what I want it to do. Alright. There we go. What you guys think about it? What you think about that? What you think about that? I know all about that. What you think about that bleeding shaft? What do y'all think about that crinkle silver head, dude? Does that not set it off? And I actually have red in that, so when you do the crinkle, the head will be red, and the crinkle part, or the head will be gray, but the crinkle part where this one's black will be red. And I'm gonna start using, when I get those done, I'm gonna paint those up. I'm gonna paint some up tomorrow. Dude, I think that'll set this bleeding shaft off. That's gonna be my specific head for bleeding shaft. Anybody in here that's new, please like. It helps out a lot. And also drop a sub. It's free all day long. I gotta tie one more of these up. I'm not gonna be able to stay on here too long tonight, guys. I'm gonna stay on as long as I can. Come here. Loosen up. Been tying a few today. These are all these right here are for one person. There's about 2 dozen jigs here. That crinkle paint, man, it depends on what your style is and what you like, but that crinkle paint, I love it. I got red, blue, gray, black. Bloodstain, cool, bro. Guys, I'm going to need some more bleeding shaft. Oh no, I got 2 other I got a whole quarter skein left. I just remembered that. I forgot. It's not the same bleeding shad as this. This bleeding shad here is from Mr. Rubin. I like it. The other one has instead of like this one is just gray with the red holographic, you know, the red tinsel in it. The other one is actually gray and red Chanel that has longer. I can't remember what that. I'll show it to you guys tomorrow or something. It's some kind woolly booger Chanel, I guess. I think is what it is. The tinsel on it's longer than normal. Man, I love that stuff, dude. It ties so good. It looks good. Has anybody got to see Turner? I texted him, man, and asked him how he's doing. He never messaged me back, so he's probably resting and hurting and stuff, but I hope his procedure went well. I hope his procedure went well. Like here, let me get these out there. Y'all look at these. This is from Rubin Floors, y'all, by the way. Look, man, these are all good, fluffy. Like, all of them's good and fluffy. Even the smaller ones, they're going to be so good for, and even the overgrown ones like this one, the tip of them is still, man, just legit, bro. Like, matter of fact, I'm going to use that one. Hold on, guys, and I'll catch up with chat in just a second. Let me get this tail tied on. I just plucked half of that out, y'all. Like, I mean, that's enough for another jig. Well, not really. I'm gonna throw this back in there, though. Alright, Marabu, don't be dumb on me. That was a good feather, but I messed it up, y'all. Even professionals mess up, guys. Even professionals. That will still catch fish, y'all. That will still catch fish. What in the world? There we go. I had it all pinched up the wrong ways, guys. Like I said, guys, even professionals mess up. I'm not a professional. You know what? This is about to irritate me now. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it, guys. Now. Hey, guys, what's up? If you're new in here, we're tying up bleeding shad. Please like, subscribe. It's free and it really helps us out. And I will subscribe back to you. We're tying up bleeding shad here. I'm having a good day, and I hope everybody else is having a good day. And then we'll give her one more round. I didn't used to do that until I started watching Ruben and Crappy Man. They've taught me so much, man, that I would never learn from anybody else, dude. My quality of jigs has come up so much, but just from watching them, it's unbelievable. Hey everybody, if anybody in here is new, please like and drop a follow. It helps the channel out a lot, and I will follow you back. I promise. And I will like your content. I will watch some of your shorts, if not all of them. Like them. Comment what I think about them. No matter if this ain't your cup of tea, please still like and support the channel. It'll help me out. It'll help us grow. Oh, for real, crazy, crazy. I thought you was live, bro. Yeah, Matthew Hamilton. I fish with him on an ultralight. Tyrone, what's up, brother? Heck yeah, man. Keep coming in, Tyrone. You'll earn yourself a wrench one day. The struggle is real, I know, right? Crazy. Hey, everybody that's in here, thank you for coming in and supporting the stream. I'm tying up some bleeding shad for some people for the marina below or down the road from our house, a little ways. These are the crinkle head that I got in. I actually have the ones that's got the red crinkle, chartreuse crinkle, and there's like 2 other colors. I know, man, and it don't it. This crystal flash, you know how it is, man. If you barely even touch it, it like wants to slinky up and twist and turn, and then you got to back out and you got to pat it a little bit. You got to pat it. You know, you got to do it. You got to do it, and it's happened. What's up, y'all? 5 people, 5 likes. Well, we doing the dang thing today. I got one more of these guys. I hope. Oh, I didn't even show it to you, so I didn't even roll it around. Look. This feather really wasn't the best. It was a good one, but I messed it up. But I'll throw it in there for him anyway. I mean, it'll catch fish, I promise. I'm supposed to be tying some wedge heads or wedge tails up too. Some double wedge tails. But I think I'm gonna wait and do that tomorrow during my live tomorrow. So if you're new to here, hit the subscribe button and like and follow us. And we like to talk, help each other out. If you like and sub, it helps me, and I'll subscribe back to you. Also, try to pick up Crazy and John C. and Matthew. They're on the road to 1,000 too. We're all trying to help each other out to grow.
Is Crazy not even at 1,000?
Crazy, y'all post y'all's in the bottom down there and let these people pick y'all up. Hey John, we'll still grow you, bro. You may not want to do YouTube, but heck, we'll still grow you. Yeah, I've got a buddy that lives in Kansas. I get all my jig heads from him. I can buy them from him cheaper than I can buy jig heads and paint them myself. I can get like 500 painted jig heads for like 50 bucks. I mean, and that saves me the time from having to buy them. Like, and I get my wedge tails for like 2 cents a piece. So I've got a mold. I've got a 1/48 mold. Now I will do those myself because as far as I know, I'm the only person that has that exact mold. I'll show it to y'all out here in just a minute. I'm the only person that has that mold, I reckon. I've not seen it nowhere. Not a nowhere. And guys, I really appreciate you guys subscribing and taking time out of y'all's day to come and watch my stupid self. And that guy likes a little thinner profile tail. That's why I'm not adding more to these. He's fishing docks with these, marina docks. So they're real finicky fish. So the smaller the profile, the sleeker the profile, the sleeker, the better it is. And this is from Fly Brightness Fly or Fly Brightness. All they deal with is flash and stuff like that. I get it for about $1.50 a pack. Oh, that one worked perfect, guys. I ain't never had one work that good. Huh. Does that mean I'm getting butter? Am I getting butter? How long is these tips? I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that in there, tie it in there too. No sense in wasting material, guys. Where did this one come from? Man, what is going on with that? It's about... There's one of them run wild there on me. I finally got it. Hey everybody, what's everybody doing? I know I ain't keeping up with chat right now, but I'll get in there to you. I'm in Missouri. Oh really, Matthew? Yeah, if you don't put your little dab of glue on it, it'll roll for sure. I about got it figured out though, Crazy, where it don't roll on me. what I done crazy to keep it from rolling on me, instead of running my marabu all the way up to the head like I usually used to do, I'll just leave it just barely back enough to get thread just to the bare hook, and I'll cinch it down tight right there, and then I'll come back on my marabu, and a lot of times that keeps it, or for me it works, keeps it from rolling. I mean, marabu's that's my main thing that I tie, so I've had a lot of practice on it. I love the action you get, and I'm starting to tie more hackle and marabu together, and I really like the way it turns out. Got a rotary vise, guys, and I don't even use it. I do when I'm using a bigger jig. So, what's everybody done today? Work, play, chase wild women. Yeah, I like tying hackle, man. I'm gonna get into tying more hackle when I get more colors. Right now, I've only got very few colors. Used to have a bunch before the accident and stuff, but it all got burned up, so I gotta get it stuck back up in there. See, no roll at all right there. You just want to know the worst thing, the most trouble on anything with tying jigs that I've ever had a problem with? Whip finisher. I had a time learning how to do it. But I got her down pat pretty much now, guys. I think. My youngest laying her in the bed pouting because I won't let her use the hotspot on my phone because I'm going live. And me and Grammy both using it, so you got the internet yourself, son. Sleek. What y'all think? Y'all think I'd catch fish? Think I'd catch fish? Yes, no, throw it away. Yeah, but Crazy, you're a different breed, man. You're a professional. We all can't be on your level. I love you, brother. Gotta give you hell. Can I ask y'all a question and see if y'all can answer this? Alright. You're tying a jig and you get your Chanel. If you use your rotary vise, have any of y'all noticed that it takes more Chanel to wrap it when you use the rotary than if you use your hand? I got a little too much thread on that one, but I like, myself, my personal opinion, I would rather have a collar build. I think it gives it just a little bit more character, and I've used the same jig with using red thread and build a red collar up on it. No matter what color the jig, I'd put a red collar on it, and I've used it with the collar and without the collar thread and got more bites. If I'm using the rotary function, I use twice the Chanel than if I do it by hand. That's why I usually just do it by hand. Maybe it's just something I gotta learn. I don't know. But slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Put it in slow motion for me. Guys, my foot is hurting from where I've been taking Mom to do her stuff today. I'll be honest, why I don't tie more hackle jigs than I do is because I've been taught by 3 different people on how to cut the V's, and still I've not figured out how to cut them correctly. Mr. Rubens taught me. It just doesn't work out the way I like it. Crappy Man showed me. Eric Massey Jigs Guffie.com. He's helped me. He showed me. They've been 4 or 5 people show me how to cut the V's, and I just haven't. Now, if I'm just using the tips, a single tip, I like the way they look on my Popeye jigs. And if I could find it, they're right here. Hold on. I found Bird Dog jigs. I've been watching him how he does his, and I like the way they turn out. I like the way they lay, the length that he told me to, the length that he cuts them. I like the way they turned out, and that's probably the way I'm going. That's probably the style and the way I'm going to go with them. And that's like that right there. I like it how it's got that to it. I usually like my curve to go the other way because when the jig's laying down, but I like the way that. What's up, Bert? How you doing? You have a good trip, bud? It's almost birthday, buddy. Yeah, I've got some marabu hackle, but this is the way and the way I'm going to start doing my hackle tips. I like the way this looks. I think it makes a slick looking jig. By the way, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about this Chanel? Y'all like that? It's called Hellfire. Midnight Hellfire. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that right there is a sleek looking jig. It's one small hackle tip and 2 V's. Yeah, you're right. My problem with it was I don't know if I wasn't cutting them long enough or if I was cut. I just couldn't. But I've got them figured out now that I cut them about the length of the hook plus about the length of the hook more. So about that long. Let's see. Yeah, about that long. I love it, man. This is, and you can tie this with an orange head because the Chanel's loaded with orange, or you can tie it with chartreuse because it's got chartreuse. Man, it's got about every cut. It's got purple, orange, chartreuse, blue, and silver in it. Yep, y'all are absolutely correct, man. But I like the way this turned out right here. I would have liked to lay like a real thin, like light baby blue marabu on top of that. Look at all these. I got a cup full of jigs. Anybody want to buy some jigs? I got a cup full that I need to sell. When I tie jigs for other people, I always tie 2 or 3 extras just to have in case somebody wants them, and that's what goes in these on the rails. So the 2 metal rails I got, and then in this cup and 2 other cups I got. Oh, Bert, she's doing well, brother. She's doing well. She's back to being mama, that's for sure. And that's what we wanted. We wanted mama back. Braylon, hand me a drink. There's one right there, I think. Or just hand me a new one. That works too. Yo, it's hot in my house. We had to buy some window units because the other air didn't work, so. And it doesn't keep the place very cool. It does till it gets the sun.
Yeah.
Go see what she wants. And get off my bed.
Alright.
Yep. Burke, I hope you had a good trip, bud. Did y'all catch a lot of fish? Boom, boom. Yeah, man, you need to get your butt in the bed, boy. Chanel. I'll call it what I want to call it. Everybody here calls it Chanel. Everybody from around here. I call it Chanel sometimes, but I've grown up calling it Chanel. What are you branding about there, Kobe? Hey, Kobe, you seen that belly monster, bro? You better not clip that, boy. Burke, I'll pray for you, buddy, that you have a good night and good day and everything when I go to bed tonight. Kobe, how's it feel being monetized, brother? Hey, man, I seen where Bouncer was giving you trouble, man. I let that boy know it. I sent him a little email. I'll send you a screenshot of it here in a few minutes.
Since Gary's not using it,
That's funny, man. Hey, Kobe, hold on a second. Yeah, check his out. I don't know if you ever been tying some bleeding shad with these new silver crinkle heads. Kobe, your stuff should be getting there about Saturday, bro. Bleeding shad with the crinkle head. Fire! Y'all want to see something dumb? It's just something I painted up last night and was trying. I don't know I don't know what to call it yet, but I think it worked great for brim. Would a brim not tear that up? I thought you get monetized at, no, you get monetized at 1,000. Everything I've read about. What do y'all think about this? Like, you think that's legit? Like, I know it's dumb and all, but I think a brim would tear it. I think a brim would tear it up. And I gotta figure out how to get my chat to stay up, man. It kills me to have to keep leaning down here hitting this little button. I ain't got it figured out yet on the tablet. And my Kobe, I got a new light camera to go live and do streaming with. It's a Razer Kaio, and it's supposed to be a top-notch camera, but I can't get it to work on my laptop yet. Like, when you plug it in and you got the regular camera turned on, it works. But you go to hook it up to use it on YouTube, and I've not figured out how to get it to come on yet and work for YouTube. Man, that bunch, man, they're different people, man. Y'all just gotta look over them. I think this would have been a lot more legit and looked a little better to me if if I'd have used regular silicone legs that are straight instead of these silly worms. But these silly worms give a lot of action, but it's like I guess you could call it a tadpole, really. Like a second stage tadpole, you know, like after they start getting their legs. Yeah, that could be something. What y'all think? Yeah, man. Hold on, John. The legs, they're made by they're from Orvis. They're barred legs. And I got the squirmy wormies, and I should have just got the silly legs. Like they make silly legs. See, this is what they are. They also make some out of the same material that are just straight. I think they would do better. Maybe if I cut them a little longer, probably would work. You're right. They probably would work better. But what I'm thinking about doing is I got a bunch of bait plastic stuff to pour plastics with. And yesterday I 3D printed this little bee just to check out the plastic because I already had it downloaded on that PIC computer because I made some for a girl that's doing something to do with the Childhood Cancer Organization. So I poured this mold and made her a bunch of them. But look how, I mean, these things are thin too, y'all, and it's like really, really stretchy and durable. Like, and I think I'm gonna 3D print me a mold to make these legs straight because I have a bunch of this crap. I'm going to put a Ned rig head on this, and then I'm going to get one of them screw in bait keepers. I'm going to screw it in and then put like you know those little trout worms. I'm going to put it on there as the tail, and I'm going to go down the pond and I'm going to catch a big largemouth off this. Yeah, man, I tried that. I've got a jelly belly mold to pour. You put the feathers in it and then pour the molds to make the jelly bellies around the feathers. I actually have one of those molds. I was going to send it to Turner. I've got a couple things I need to send to Turner anyway. I just ain't got to, man. I'm so, and everybody else that I've supposed to been sending stuff to, it's been hectic with Mom, and I just ain't had time. I finally got Crazies and Colby sent out a couple days ago. They should be getting theirs about Friday or Saturday. But and Colby, I sent you a bunch of other stuff other than what your dad, you know, just a dozen jigs. I sent him y'all a bunch of better quality ones. Since my quality's got better, since I learned a few things, I retied them so they're a lot better. You think so, man? I'm glad you think so. But nice thing what catches fish. This thing's ugly as crap, but I guarantee you throw that in a brim bed or a perch bed. Yeah, I know. See, I can't. The molds that I'm sending Turner, except for the Jelly Belly one, are just 3D printed molds. You can pour, I think, 12 bait. Well, two of them you can only pour 5 baits, and the other one, two that I'm going to send him, you can pour 12 baits. But I got a little stinger that I poured. It's pretty badass. Looks kind of like his core shot ones, but it's just got a straight tail and it don't have the end like his core shot tail has. But they're pretty badass. I showed them to Crazy the other night. He likes them. It's crazy what you can do with a 3D printer, like for real, especially with bait making. I'm gonna start 3D printing some wake baits and stuff. There's a guy that owns a tackle store up the road. He does a lot of swim baits. Turner, man, has got it going on. I don't think he realized that what he's doing was going to grow as much as it does. That has, but if he sticks with it and keeps going. All right, Landon, take it easy, buddy. We might be here. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow. We're going to do 2 lives tomorrow. One during the day, like at midday, and then one at night. If Turner keeps up doing what he's going to do, he's going to be. He'll have baits everywhere. You'll be buying them at Walmart. Guarantee it. God bless, buddy. Like Turner's head, like his mind, and the stuff he's got in there, it's just endless what he can do, man. He's very talented as a bait maker, and so is Ruben. Ruben is too. Man, I can't stress and brag enough about how good these marabou's been. Like, they're all good and thick and fluffy. Even the junky ones. I mean, look, this is probably the worst feather on the whole dadgum string, and that's a pretty dadgum good feather, and that's the worst one. And I know I tie a lot of weird, dumb stuff, but yeah, I understand that. But I mean, when you're going to be where Turner's going to, in 2 to 5 years, I don't think Turner realizes where he's really going to be. Like, he's going to be up there, like. He's going to be right there with Bobby Garland and all them. If he sticks with it, keeps it up, Turner will be right there beside Bobby Garland or Brush Pile Jigs or Slab City Jigs or anything like that. Like if he keeps it, if he wants to, he may not want to go that big, but he's got the opportunity, I think, and the skill to go. But guys, my foot's killing me. I got on. I just wanted to get on and say hey, everybody. It's a little late tonight anyway before I got on, but I needed to tie a few jigs. But I appreciate everybody coming in, taking time out of their day. It's been a blessing having you guys. It really has. And now I'm irritated because I can't find the see if you can find the plastic package for my Chanel.
Got it?
No, that's my glue. It's the bag for my Chanel. Chanel, as John C. calls it. John, though, no doubt, please email me tonight. But guys, I appreciate you coming in, sticking around for what little bit I was here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the new ones who did. I'll be on for a couple hours tomorrow during the day, so I'll catch y'all then. And as always, stay jiggy with it. Gucci. Pet it. I know I'm goofy. Kobe, watch Kobe. He'll clip that. Love you guys. God bless.